It seems like everywhere you look these days, AI is making headlines, especially when it comes to the business world.
Yeah, it's definitely taking center stage.
And today we're going to really zoom in on one specific area that's gotten a lot of buzz lately.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What's that?
These new AI agent platforms that are being rolled out by some of the biggest names in tech.
Right, right. Oracle, Deloitte, Accenture, NTT Data, they've all made some pretty significant announcements recently.
Exactly. And those are exactly the companies we're going to be focusing on today. We're calling this our AI agent platform deep dive. We'll try to break down what these platforms are, what they can do, and why they matter for businesses of all sizes.
Sounds like a timely topic, for
Yeah.
sure. Lots of people are trying to wrap their heads around this.
For sure. And to do that, we've been poring over the latest industry reports and news articles to bring you the key takeaways.
Excellent. I'm ready to jump in. Where should we start?
Well, let's kick things off with Oracle. Back on March 20th, they announced their AI Agent Studio for Fusion Cloud applications.
Okay, AI Agent Studio. Tell me more.
So what's really interesting about this is it's not just some theoretical concept, it's an actual platform where businesses can create, deploy, and manage AI agents.
Oh, I see. So these agents are like little AI workers that can automate tasks within Oracle's cloud applications.
Exactly. And Oracle is really emphasizing how this can boost productivity and help businesses address really complex business needs. They're saying it's about taking things to the next level.
So what are some of the key features of this AI Agent Studio? What makes it stand out?
Well, they're really focused on making it user-friendly with easy-to-use tools. They've also built in advanced testing and validation to ensure that these agents work as intended.
That makes sense. You don't want to release an AI agent into your business systems and have it go haywire.
Absolutely not. Security is obviously a major concern, and they've addressed that as well. They're also offering things like agent template libraries, which are essentially pre-built agents for common tasks, as well as tools to orchestrate teams of agents so they can work together seamlessly.
That sounds really powerful. Are there any other standout features?
Yeah, one really interesting aspect is that they give you the choice of which LLMs to use. LLMs are those large language models that power a lot of the generative AI we're seeing these days.
Right, the brains behind the operation. So
Yeah.
Oracle's AI Agent Studio isn't tied to just one specific LLM.
Exactly. You have flexibility there, and they've made sure it integrates seamlessly with their existing Fusion applications, and it can also connect with third-party systems.
So it's not a closed ecosystem. That opens up a lot of possibilities.
Exactly. And to top it all off, they're really emphasizing trust and security, which is paramount in this space. They've even built in a dedicated framework for that.
Makes sense. Businesses need to be confident that these AI agents are reliable and secure before they unleash them on their critical operations.
Absolutely. And, Steve Miranda, the EVP of applications at Oracle, he really hit on this idea of flexibility. He said businesses need the ability to create very targeted functions with these agents because, no two companies are exactly alike, right?
Right. You need to tailor these agents to your specific needs and processes.
And it's interesting to look at what some other folks in the industry are saying about this. Lan Guan, Accenture's chief AI officer, she made a bold statement. She said that by 2025, these agentic architectures are going to become mainstream.
Agentic architectures. That sounds pretty technical.
Think of it as systems where AI agents can make their own decisions and take actions to achieve specific goals. They're not just following pre-programmed scripts, they're acting more autonomously.
Wow. So she's saying that in just a couple of years, this kind of AI will be everywhere.
That's her prediction. And she also mentioned that Accenture is ready to integrate Oracle's AI agents with their own AI Refinery platform. So it seems like we're already seeing an ecosystem developing around this technology.
Fascinating. It'll be interesting to see how that collaboration plays out. So we have Oracle's focus on flexibility and user-friendliness, and Accenture's view on agentic architectures becoming the norm. What other perspectives should we consider?
Well, Maros Shievan from Deloitte Consulting LLP brought up a crucial point. He basically said, okay, it's great to have these AI agents, but how do you actually manage them? How do you measure their impact? He thinks platforms like Oracle's are essential for figuring that out.
That's a great point. It's not enough to just throw AI agents at a problem. You need to be able to track what they're doing, how they're performing, and whether they're actually delivering value.
Absolutely. And then there's Dan Priest from PwC. He was pretty enthusiastic about Oracle's AI Agent Studio, saying it has the potential to really transform businesses. It seems like there's a lot of agreement among these big consulting firms that This is a significant development.
Yeah, they're all seeing the potential here.
Oh, and here's a detail that might surprise you. Oracle is saying that AI Agent Studio will be available at no extra cost for their Fusion Cloud applications users.
Wow, that's pretty significant. It removes a potential barrier to entry and could really encourage adopt.
It's definitely a strategic move on their part. Okay, let's move on to Deloitte's announcement, which came out on March 18th. They're calling their platform Zora AI.
Zora AI. And what's the key takeaway there?
Well, right off the bat, what stood out to me was that it's built on Nvidia AI technology.
Ah, so they're leveraging NVIDIA's expertise in AI and high-performance computing.
Exactly. They're using Nvidia's Llama Nemotron models and their AIQ blueprint. This suggests that Zora AI is designed for some pretty heavy-duty processing and sophisticated AI capabilities.
And what's their vision for Zora AI? What are they aiming to achieve with it?
Deloitte is talking about creating digital agents that can perceive, reason, and act autonomously. Those are their words.
That's a pretty bold statement.
Mm-hmm.
It suggests that these agents aren't just automating simple tasks. They're supposed to be capable of understanding complex situations, making decisions, and taking action without constant human supervision.
Exactly. And it seems like they're going beyond just providing a toolkit. Zora AI is coming as a suite of pre-built digital agents specifically designed for different business functions like finance, HR, supply chain, procurement, sales, marketing, and customer service.
So they're targeting common pain points in businesses with ready-made AI solutions.
That's the idea. They want to make it easy for companies to deploy these agents and start seeing results quickly.
Do they have any examples of Zora AI in action? How's it performing in the real world?
Yeah, they do. HPE, for example, is using it for some pretty complex financial tasks, like analyzing financial statements, doing scenario modeling, and assessing competitive markets.
Those are some pretty high-level functions.
And Deloitte themselves are using it internally for expense management. They're reporting a 25% reduction in costs and a 40% increase in productivity.
Wow, those are some impressive numbers.
Definitely attention-grabbing. And the fact that Deloitte is using it internally shows they have skin in the game.
Right, they're not just selling it, they're actually using it themselves and seeing the benefits firsthand.
And there's another partnership here that's worth noting. Deloitte and HPE are teaming up to offer Zora AI for finance on HPE's private cloud AI infrastructure. It seems like we're seeing a trend towards industry-specific cloud solutions powered by these AI agents.
Yeah, it makes sense. Companies want AI solutions that are tailored to their specific needs and that integrate seamlessly with their existing systems.
Absolutely. And HPE is projecting a 50% reduction in financial reporting production time by using Zora AI on their private cloud.
That's a significant improvement in efficiency.
Deloitte is making Zora AI available through a cloud subscription model, which makes it accessible to a wider range of businesses. And they're really emphasizing their trustworthy AI principles.
Trustworthy AI, that's a term we're hearing more and more these days.
It's all about ensuring that these AI agents are developed and used responsibly. Deloitte's focus is on security, transparency, reliability, and incorporating human feedback into the process.
So it's not just about building powerful AI, it's about building AI that people can trust and rely on.
Exactly. Now, Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, he had a great quote about Zora AI. He said it's about turning data into action.
I like that. It captures the essence of what these AI agents are supposed to do. It's not just about analyzing information. It's about using that information to drive real-world results.
Right. It's about moving beyond insights to actual automation. And Jason Gerzadas, Deloitte US's CEO, he even talked about an autonomous enterprise era where AI agents and human employees will be working side by side. It's a pretty compelling vision for the future of work.
Definitely food for thought. It raises questions about how these AI agents will change the nature of work and what new skills and roles might emerge.
And Deloitte isn't just talking about the future. They're planning to scale Zora AI to thousands of users by 2025. It's clear they see this as a major part of their business going forward.
They're putting their money where their mouth is. It shows a strong commitment to this technology. Okay, so we've covered Oracle's AI Agent Studio and Deloitte's Zora AI. Who's next on our list?
Let's talk about Accenture. They also had a big announcement on March 18th. They expanded their AI Refinery platform, and a key part of that is a new AI agent builder.
An AI agent builder, what's that all about?
The really interesting thing here is they're trying to empower business users to create and customize these AI agents without needing to know any coding.
Ah, so a no-code approach to AI agent development. That's a pretty big deal in terms of accessibility.
Exactly. It means that people who really understand the business, but maybe aren't programmers, can still be involved in creating these AI solutions. And to speed things up even further, they're also expanding their library of pre-configured industry agent
So
solutions.
they're catering to both those who want to customize and those who need ready-made solutions for common use cases.
Exactly. And just like Deloitte, they're building their agent builder on Nvidia AI Enterprise, so we're seeing that strong foundation again.
Nvidia seems to be emerging as a key player in the AI agent space.
For sure. And Accenture is also emphasizing governance and security, particularly when you have multiple AI agents operating within an organization. They're stressing the need to maintain control and manage risks.
Which is absolutely critical. You need to be able to trust that these agents will operate within the boundaries you set and won't cause any unintended problems.
Right. And Len Guan, their chief AI officer, she was really enthusiastic about the potential to completely rethink business processes with generative AI and these agentic technologies.
It sounds like they're not just talking about automating existing tasks, but about fundamentally changing how work gets done.
They shared some really interesting examples too. ESPN is testing an AI-powered avatar to interact with fans. HPE is using it for spend management. L'Oreal is looking at personalized beauty recommendations using AI. And even the UN is developing a multilingual AI research agent.
Wow, that's a pretty wide range of applications. It shows how versatile this technology can be.
Accenture is really doubling down on those industry-specific solutions. They already have over 50, with a goal of 100 by the end of the year. All of them are powered by NVIDIA's Llama Nemotron models.
So they're really going all in on this technology.
And some of the potential benefits they're highlighting are pretty impressive. For example, they're talking about a potential 25-fold improvement in call efficiency in telecom call centers.
25 times more efficient. That's a game changer.
And they're saying that insurance coverage submissions could be completely automated. In finance, they're looking at streamlining things like invoice reconciliation and credit analysis.
It sounds like a lot of time-consuming and often error-prone tasks could be significantly improved with these AI agents.
And Justin Boitano, VP of Enterprise Software at NVIDIA, he made a great point. He said agentic AI can help businesses tackle really complex multi-step processes, which is something that simpler automation tools have struggled with in the past.
It's about moving beyond basic automation to handling more sophisticated tasks that require a deeper level of understanding and reasoning.
Right. And to make their AI Refinery platform even more accessible, Accenture is now offering it on all major public and private cloud platforms.
That makes sense. It removes a potential barrier to entry for businesses that might be tied to a particular cloud provider.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about NTT Data. They announced their Agentic AI services for Hyperscaler AI Technologies on March 20th.
Okay, so NTT Data is taking a slightly different approach here.
It seems so. Instead of launching their own dedicated platform, they're focusing on services to help businesses adopt and scale AI agents that are built on existing cloud platforms.
So they're acting as a guide and a partner for businesses that want to leverage the power of AI agents.
Exactly. They're aiming to help businesses improve their operational efficiency, drive innovation, and enhance both employee and customer experiences. This builds on their previously announced smart AI agent, so it seems like a natural progression for them.
It suggests a continued and growing focus on AI agents within NTT Data. They're clearly seeing the potential here.
And their services are pretty comprehensive. They cover advisory services, implementation, ongoing management, and even connectivity to make sure these agents can integrate with various systems. They're really trying to provide an end-to-end solution.
That's a smart move. A lot of businesses might not have the internal expertise to handle all the complexities of AI agent deployment and management, so having a partner like NTT Data can be extremely valuable.
Absolutely. And like the other companies we've discussed, NTT Data is emphasizing how their services can be applied across different industries, manufacturing, banking, healthcare, and they're also highlighting their support for over 20 languages.
That multilingual support is crucial for global businesses that operate in different regions and markets.
They're also focusing on the integration of their agentic AI services with both large and small language models, with the goal of making tasks faster, more accurate, and more efficient.
It sounds like they're taking a flexible approach, using the right LLM for the right job to optimize performance and cost.
Right. And they're not shying away from the bigger picture either. They cited a projection from Gartner that the AI services market will reach over $600 billion by 2028, with agentic AI playing a significant role in that growth.
Those are some pretty staggering numbers. It shows the huge potential market for these types of AI solutions and services.
Their own research also shows that a vast majority of CIOs and CTOs prefer cloud-based AI solutions.
Which aligns with NTT Data's approach of leveraging existing cloud platforms.
Exactly. Charlie Lai, their global head of cloud and security, emphasized how they want to empower organizations to confidently invest in AI agents. It's clear they understand that there might be some hesitation or uncertainty around this technology, and they're trying to address that head on. Interestingly, they're initially focusing on Microsoft platforms.
That initial focus might reflect existing partnerships and where they see the biggest immediate opportunities, but it wouldn't be surprising to see them expand to other cloud providers in the future.
For sure. And Mazir Zogabader from Microsoft was pretty excited about their collaboration with NTT Data. He talked about helping organizations embrace AI-powered innovation. It sounds like a solid partnership. And to give you a better idea of how these services can be applied in the real world, NTT Data provided some pretty specific examples. They talked about customer service agents that can automatically resolve queries, AI that can streamline billing and scheduling, tools to speed up employee training, and systems that can enhance logistics and risk management.
It sounds like they're touching on pretty much every aspect of a business.
Absolutely. They even mention AI assistance for HR and sales, along with more general workflow automation using smart assistants.
They're painting a picture of a future where AI agents are integrated into virtually every part of an organization.
So, taking a step back and looking at everything we've discussed today, it's pretty clear that there's a major push towards AI powered agents in the business world.
Absolutely. And it's not just hype. We're seeing real platforms and services being developed to streamline operations, improve decision-making, increase productivity, and automate a wide range of tasks.
And it's happening across all sorts of industries and business functions. It's a really exciting time to be following this space.
Definitely. And for our listeners out there, it's worth thinking about how this might impact your own work or industry in the next few years.
It's definitely something to keep an eye on because as these AI agents become more sophisticated and integrated into our workplaces, we have to ask ourselves what new roles and responsibilities will emerge for us as humans working alongside these increasingly capable digital colleagues.
It's a fascinating question and one that I think will shape the future of work in profound ways.
I agree. And on that note, we'll wrap up our AI agent platform deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.